What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. Guys, I lied to you. All right, obviously the rent is really due. Okay, the rent is really due. Guys, if you have rent that's due, if you have a bill that needs to be paid, you know what? I wanted to drop back to back to back videos today to show you guys the urgency, right? To show you guys the desperation, right? How bad do you want it? Okay. You guys are waiting for someone to give you permission to hustle, and I want to give you the green light to know. Yeah, now's the time to hustle. Yeah, all right? No excuse for you. You hear my son in the background? All right? Yeah. You see, that's my son in the background, guys. I have no choice. I can't tell you, oh, I can't make YouTube videos because, I have my son. I can't tell you I can't hustle like this because blah, blah, blah. I don't have the time to edit. Right? I bought the camera. I bought the setup. I don't have the time to use it. Okay? I gotta get it by all means. All right? I gotta be successful by all means. And you know what's crazy? Real success is gonna bring real hate. All right? Real success is gonna bring real hate in your life. Okay? You're gonna have family members. Let's say you're just chilling at the crib, minding your business. Just working a job, mediocre job, whatever. Not bothering nobody. You're going to have uncles and aunties from God knows where calling you to find out, are you in school? All right? They don't even know where their own kids are at. Right? But they trying to find out what you have going on in your life. Okay? And let's say you have no motion right now. Let's say you're not doing anything. You're trying to figure it out. Whatever. They're going to criticize you, make you feel bad about yourself, and they're going to talk to your parents, and then your parents is going to start shaming you, and then you're going to have to force yourself to go to college and do a degree that you don't even like. And okay, whatever. For some Caribbean cultures, they say it's love, and sometimes it does push you to get your ass up and get to work, right? But for the majority of the time, you know what I learned? When you actually get that degree, and you say, you know what? Let me listen to y'all. Let me get my bag. Let me do what I got to do. And I did that, right? I did that. We went ahead. We got the master's degree and all that good stuff, right? In nursing. And it's wild. They're going to be like, oh, you're not a doctor? Oh, why aren't you, why don't you go back to school for this? Why don't you go back to school for that? It's never enough, right? You're going to be in that constant state of trying to please people. So this is why I say, I'm tired of trying to please people, bro. I have to define what success means for me, and I have to get it by all means. You know what I mean? Because you hear that voice in the background? I got to put food on the table. It's my mission to make sure this damn fridge has food in it. You hear me? That's my job. Okay? People's going to hate you regardless. Your own family's going to hate you. You're going to get the job they told you to get, and then they're going to ask you for money, and you're going to say no, and then they're going to hate you for that. All right? How dare you? It was my idea. I was the one who pushed you to go back to school. And now you don't want to help me? What the heck? You don't want to give me money? I'm retired. What the heck? They're going to think it's your responsibility. And you know what? I'm a savage, guys. I post and I don't care. I don't care who's watching. And I'm so quick to block. And I'll send them the link too. I'll unblock you, send you the link, and let you watch it. Okay, I don't care if this is playing in my HR department at the job. It is what it is. All right. But I want to let you guys know, on these YouTube streets, when you decide to be a YouTuber, you have to be ready to hustle and just post, right? Don't care. Be you, be your authentic self. You're going to find a group of people who rock with you for who you are, for your situation. You know what I mean? Like, my situation's tough. But I appreciate the subscribers I have, because you guys know I don't have the time to do all the fast edits. Right? Look, you heard that one cough? I'm a nurse 24/7. I'm like, is my son aspirated? No, I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? I got to hustle. And guys, you need to find out your why. My son is my why. My son is the reason why I'm posting this video, right? I'm going back to the grind every day. My son's the reason why I work so hard. People's going to hate you. People's going to hate you for elevating. All right? It's so crazy. As soon as you start blowing up on YouTube, everybody's going to start hating on you, man. Isn't it wild? When people will check on your channel just to make sure you okay, good. He's only getting 5 views. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, he's only getting 2 views. Oh, he's only getting 6 views. That's what. And once you start blowing up, Once you start getting 10,000 views per video, once you start hitting all these big old views, they can't even click on the video anymore because they're so upset that you actually made it, bro. They're so mad that you left them behind. They're so mad that you actually made it. You actually did it. You became successful. And you know what? That's why they hate you. Real success brings real hate, man. I'm telling you. Look at Dodash. Look at Dante London. I love that brother. And he knows that. I love that brother. But you know what's wild? As soon as you start to blow up, people's going to hate you. It's such a crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I mean? I hate that about mankind. You know, if you were to celebrate your brothers, if we were to celebrate our sisters, do you know that God will bless us in an abundance? We're so busy praying for ourselves, right? We go on our knees and we keep on asking God, can you please give me this, give me that, give me that? But we're not grateful. We're not content. You know what I mean? We're not appreciative of anything that we have, right? You have Wi-Fi. Give me a second. Yeah, Papa? Uh-huh. Yeah, I love you too. See that? I have a son. You have a son. You have a daughter. You have everything you need. You know what I mean? Why do we have to drag and people down, put people down, bro? It's free. Support is free. Love is free. Why can't we just love? Nah, man. F that. You're not about to make it out and leave me here. Crabs in a bucket, baby. Real success brings real hate, guys. And so that's why when you start to win and you start to see people trying to tell you how to move and do this, do that, I don't even listen to what anybody says, whether it's good advice or bad advice. You know, I love and I appreciate the people who support me. But the reason why I started listening to good advice is sometimes you let it get to your head. You know what I mean? I never let nothing get to my head. I always put God first, and I always know that everything could be taken away from me. My success can be taken away from me. So this is why I say thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you so much for liking my videos. But I give the glory to God because once I let this get to my head and I think that I'm the one who's doing all this, you know what I mean? He takes it all away. All right. So that's why I know that real success is going to come with real hate. So I stay prayed up and I put God first. God is my sponsor. You guys see me having any sponsors in my videos? God is my sponsor. All right. Because I know he's going to deflect the devils that's going to try to come in my life and drag me down. All right. So I just want you guys to just keep that in your mind and know, have your why. My son is my why. You know, you have your family that you have to feed. You have things that you got to do. And I don't want you to sit here and have to worry about not being successful because you're worried about, oh, is someone liking your videos? Is someone not liking my videos? Man, just keep hustling. Keep hustling, keep posting like no one's watching you. All right? But I don't know who that is. I got to go. I love and appreciate you guys. Peace.